Welcome back to the PSN Commanders Network, also known as the Pro Tech Sports Network. It's your boy Tone. I'm back with another video, man. I get to an 80 t-shirt, glory to God. For our gods right now, God's open doors, pay way for all you wonderful people. In Jesus' almighty name, pray, man. Today's video, we're going to talk about another position analysis, and this one's talking about the defensive line. And what I was talking specifically about Chase Young, and he's going to break out in 2023. I'm going to give you stat predictions for each of the defensive linemen, especially the ends. And we'll talk about who's going to make the team, things of that nature as well. And then maybe a guy we might sign that we should sign. I might do that in a separate video. I'm gonna talk to guys who made the team and a guy that we might sign in another video later on. But let's just get right into this. So uh obviously Chase, Montez, Deron, John will be our starters. Obviously. Uh, Deron and John have been great. Deron has got his extension, much deserved. I kind of want to move Deron just because I know we couldn't pay everyone on the line, but now you got your interior taken care of. Now you want to see what you're going to do with your exterior. You're going to keep Ted, you're going to keep Chase, you're going to keep one or the other. I think we're going to keep one or the other, honestly speaking. But our interior, our lines, our strength, obviously, is our best. It's our best trait on our defensive line. Is that Bama wall of Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne. They combined for almost 20 sacks last year. I believe they combined for exactly 20 sacks. I believe John had 8.5 and Deron had 11.5. So they combined for 20 sacks. It's a lot of sacks from interior defensive linemen. You don't really hear that around the league too often. I think the only other team probably heard that from is the Philadelphia Eagles. But outside of that, I don't think any other team has even hit that mark with their two starting defensive tackles. So I think we had the best duo in football, if not the second best duo in football. They're incredible. I love those guys to death, man. They're definitely mainstays on this roster for the next 3 or 4 years at least, and possibly even longer. Especially a guy like Deron, he's only 25 years old, so I do expect him to get another extension here for the next couple of years or so, and he'll be here for the long haul, I believe. And of course, I think Jonathan Allen's gonna be here for a while as well. Now exterior starters, you have Chase Young and Montez Sweat. I'll talk about Montez. Montez has always been a solid pass rusher. I know he's slightly been underwhelming, and I know people like Jeris and other guys are not a big fan of Montez Sweat, and I get that, bro. I understand. I'm not going to disagree with them and say Montez is the best thing since sliced bread. He has been very underwhelming at times, and I will not disagree nor argue with that at all. If I argue with, I'm arguing with them, I'm an idiot. Like I'm not about to do that, obviously, right? But I will say with Tiz, though, Tiz has been consistent. Tiz has been a 7 to 9 sack guy every year, but the one year he lost his brother, he had COVID, and he had a broken jaw. Still had produced 5.5 sacks. Or at least I think it was five. It was either 5 or 5.5. Don't quote me. But still produced at least 5 sacks and was like top 15 in quarterback pressures for the games he's played in. So he was pretty solid that year. Even though it was definitely underwhelming, but lost your bro. That's a lot to ask of a guy to produce on a consistent basis, lose someone that close to him after breaking your jaw and catching COVID. That's a lot, all like in a 6 week, 7 week time span. That's a lot to take in. So I do understand the struggles in 2021 for Montez Sweat, but he bounced back in 2022 and had a very solid season. It's very solid. He had 2 sacks with the Titans. He had 2 sacks in the Houston game. He was dominant in both of those games. He was whooping Larry Tunsil like he stole something. So we know what he can do when he's engaged. He just needs to stay engaged every week, 60 minutes every week. That's my problem with Montez. But Montez is a solid edge rusher in this league. That's what he is. He's a solid edge rusher. I think he's gonna get 10 sacks this year. And me and Jared still have a bet for $150. If Chase gets more sacks than Montez, I ante up and vice versa. So um, I'm not trying to be biased because I want to win the bet, but I do believe Montez was going to have a 10 sack season this year. Now, as for the wild card of the room, because this is the wild card of the room. This is the enigma. We don't know what this guy is right now. We don't know what's up with this dude yet. And that's Chase Young. Chase Young, 7.5 sacks, defensive rookie of the year in year one, did a lot of good things. Now, we're not denying that he had a really solid rookie year. 4 forced fumbles, a defensive touchdown, 3 fumble recoveries. He did a lot of good things in 2020, including a couple of strip sacks, things of that nature. In 2021, unfortunately, he struggled a bit. 1.5 sacks. He had 2 forced fumbles though. one in the Broncos game late in that game to try to keep us in the ball game. And also, he had another forced fumble in the Saints game early in the game when the Saints were struggling offensively, and he forced a fumble there as well. But he wasn't get to the quarterback. His rush lanes weren't. He wasn't being disciplined in his rush lanes, rushing the passer. He was great against the run, but he was not good against the pass at all. And he's definitely struggling very hard, being towards ACL and MCL. And I think it was something else. He had to take a piece of his patella tendon from his other knee, go to the knee, tore up. There's a lot going on with the injury. He basically wrecked his knee. We're gonna call it what it is. And this past year in 2022, played 3 games. Looked solid. Like he learned a couple of things, learned to do a couple of techniques and things of that nature. Didn't get to the quarterback, unfortunately, but he did a lot of other good things. He was great against the run once again. But we just don't know what Chase Young is. He's only played 12 of an available 33 games, 34 games in the last 2 seasons. Unfortunately, he missed almost all of this past season with the injury and missed the last 8 games of 2021 with the injury, with the ACL MCL tear that he suffered back in Week 10 versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2021. Come off this injury, didn't play much last year. People say he looks explosive in minis and things of that nature. I'm intrigued about Chase. I'm not giving up on Chase Young per se, but I'm just right now not a big fan of him right now. I'm soured a bit on him right now. But 1 year of production would change my mind. He has 1 year to prove it. His fifth year option got declined, so he will become a free agent next year, and he'll either get paid or he'll play somewhere else. So we're gonna see what's going on with Chase. I hope he does play well this year, and I wish him nothing but the best. But he has to prove it to me. I gotta see it now, bro. I can't just be all in on Chase Young anymore. He has to prove it to me. So that's how I feel about Chase. In our backup ends, we got KJ Henry, our 5th round rookie, JSW James Smith Williams, our 7th round draft pick for a couple years ago, Casey Toohill, and FA Bottom. Now, I think only 2 of these guys make the team. I think KJ Henry's going to make it because he's a draft pick for 1. I think he brings a little bit more explosiveness than the other guys do, number 2. I think Casey Toohill is one of the guys who's going to be the kind of odd man out. JSW is making this team. JSW and KJ Henry making this team. If you want to keep an extra end, which I'm not a fan of non-defensive linemen on a roster, then F.A. Obata probably makes the team. But F.A. Obata was very productive last year. So it's hard for him not to make the team. So I think F.A. is going to make it. So it's going to be F.A., JSW, because JSW can play inside too. So he has that positional flex, as Ron Rivera like to state. And then you have a guy in KJ Henry. They're going to make the team. And then I think our interior defensive lineman that we backing up, not Montez, John and Duran will be Fedarian Mathis and John Ridgeway. I think those other 2 guys made the roster. So we got 9 defensive linemen making the roster as follows. And it's going to wrap up the video. Our stars are Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Daron Payne, and Jonathan Allen. Those backups are as follows: JSW, KJ Henry, and F.A. Obata on the end. And also you have John Ridgeway and Fedarian Mathis backing up the 2 interior defensive starters on the defensive line. That's going to do it for me. I think our defensive line is going to be dominant this year. What are your thoughts on our defensive line? If it's going to be dominant, if it's going to be decent, if it's going to be trash, comment your thoughts. I have a poll on my community tab as well before I drop the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe to the PSN Commanders Network. Also subscribe to my second channel, A Life of Tone, down in the description down below. Subscribe to your ALOT channel. New logo on the way, studio tour on the way, sneaker content on the way, summer lookbook on the way as well. I will have a photo shoot with my boy One Guy Talking Sports. I'm going to give him a call right now, confirm it this weekend. So I have a photo shoot / lookbook for you guys this weekend. I'm going to at least shoot it, and then I'm going to try to go ahead and upload it for you guys next week. July is a lot of content for both channels, man. So please subscribe. Please support the movement, man. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. Y'all stay healthy. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Most importantly, stay blessed. Till next time.